start tonight with residents in Tembisa on the East Rand continuing their shutdown and protests over persistent power cuts, high tariffs and taxi fares. Earlier, 2 protesters were killed. Our reporter Ahmed Kajee is following the day's events. Ahmed, good evening to you. What's the latest there?
Yes, Stephen, community members stay there will continue to be stationed here at all entrances heading into Tembisa as the shutdown continues. As you have mentioned, they are perhaps the concerns are around the cutting off electricity, the increased rate and taxes, and the poor service delivery. We had spoken to the local government MMC for community safety. They say that EMPD officials have been on the ground and that they are providing services to the community free of charge, at least within a certain amount of electricity and water supply as well. But the grievances will continue to be at the forefront of the community's discussions and perhaps their protest as well. I'll now bring into the conversation Pule Matsile. He's a community resident over here. Pule, thanks very much for your time today to take us through. I mean, we have seen your grievances being played out today. What exactly is your plan then for this evening heading into tomorrow?
Well, we need answers from the mayor, and we heard that obviously she's calling us thugs for fighting for our rights as the community. So in this instance now, if ever we don't get the response from her, a positive one, then the strike will continue. We're still going to stay here and no one's going to come in or out.
I mean, we have seen violence, destruction of property as well. What is your response then to some of the destruction of property that we have seen?
Look, we don't condone any violence here. We're protesting peacefully here. So obviously there will be some few elements, but which we do keep them into control. So in terms of some properties being looted and so forth, there's no such thing as exactly as said. As you can see here, we're just blocking the streets, but in terms of you can see here the ambulances are coming through and all the stuff. So we're not here for violence. It's just we want to put through our grievances through to the mayor.
I mean, there was some confrontation with law enforcement earlier today, overnight as well. I mean, you've said that officials are being let out as and when they do allow them to. Just take us through what that dynamic is like.
Previously, there was some other police who came here, and one of the gentlemen apparently is theirs, and then who got injured there while they were trying to blockade, to take out our blockade here. But then as soon as we had a communication with them, then we'll let them through. Even some pathologists, they came through, then we'll let them pass through. So as we said, we're not here in terms of violence. We're protesting peacefully. We just want to get our message across.
Pule, thanks very much for your time. Stephen, that's Pule Matsile, community member over here who has been at the forefront of what some of the demonstrations have been here. They say that this protest will continue, this shutdown rather will be continuing. Nobody will allowed to come in, nobody will be allowed out, as well as they continue to send the message around service delivery to the mayor, Tanya Campbell of Ekurhuleni. Stephen.
Ahmed Kajee for that live update tonight. Thank you very much.